Ladies and gentlemen, no, my baby face doesn't actually show up, but old Lark Davis here is 39 years old. Look at that salt and pepper starting to come through there. Time really does fly. And so since 40 is just around the corner for me, I wanted to make a video detailing what I would tell my 20 or 30-year-old self if I could send a message back through time. If there's any wisdom here, I hope that I can pass it on. So here's some great life advice that I would give to my younger self, to you, especially if you're in your 20s and 30s. Listen up. If you're over 40, the good news is that I still believe all this still applies to you, no matter what your age is. I feel like this is some just good common sense, like life stuff here, okay? I know it's not the usual crypto go to the moon video, but this is really important too, because if you don't have your life in order, it doesn't matter how much money you make, okay? Number one, take risks, because everything is a risk. Some of the best decisions I ever made were when I cut against the grain and took a risk, flying to Hawaii on a one-way ticket when I was 18, traveling Southeast Asia in my 20s. Some of my worst decisions were when I took the safe or conventional path. Did I really need to go to university? Yeah, probably not. So have the courage to take the risk that your inner being keeps nudging you towards. Buy the ticket, take the ride, man. And for those that have a hard time doing this, understand that everything's a risk. Staying in your hometown's a risk. Not asking that girl for her phone number, that's a risk. So instead of spending all your time thinking about why the alternative path is risky, think about how and why the conventional path also poses a lot of risks to you. Because it does, maybe much more so than the non-conventional path, especially as we see AI taking the world over. Your job and everything you know about your economics and everything is going to get overturned. And if you do, you might discover that the conventional path is actually way more risky than you initially thought, just maybe in ways that you never imagined. Risk is everywhere. Don't run from it, embrace it. Okay? The familiar risk is familiar, but the unknown risk may be much more rewarding. Number two, follow your own path. Are you the same person as anyone else on this planet? No, obviously not. So why would you think that you should follow the same path as anyone else? You probably shouldn't. So find your own path in life and then follow that damn path, man. That's your path. Go on it. Stop trying to get the approval of your parents, of your friends, of society. None of that shit matters. Okay? Even the people who love you the most spend 98% of their time thinking about themselves. It's your life. It's your life, okay? And you got people out there who are gonna cheer and support for you, whatever you do, okay? And people who criticize you no matter what you do. So you have to just do what's best for you, okay? You need to get busy walking down your own unique path that's meant for you. Never try to please other people.
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
Number three, start investing. I don't care if you're 7, 20, or 50 years old. If you haven't started investing, then change that today. Why? Well, here's Giga Chad Michael Saylor to explain exactly why you need to do it now.
Most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
Let me say it a different way.
Okay.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor.
It really is that simple. So if you're working hard, trying to stack, trying to save cash, you're laboring to build an ice cube that's sitting out in the sun, man. Listen, our monetary order is one that's managed by central banks with their fiat currencies. Is a system that's way out of your control and that is definitely not in your favor most of the time. These bankers aren't trying to make those currencies more valuable. No, they're purposely doing the opposite. You're always running on a treadmill, and sometimes they turn the speed up. Sometimes they put the incline up a bit. In order to keep their economy stimulated and maintain maximum employment, they will do anything necessary, and they don't give a shit about you. So stop saving cash, start investing in assets. Hey, and since you're getting older, you probably need to start thinking about your retirement. And if you aren't, then, well, you should be, which is why I want to do a shout out to today's sponsor, which is iTrust Capital. Now, iTrust Capital allows you to trade crypto as much as you want without hitting a taxable event. They achieve this by wrapping your crypto trading within your retirement account. You can start a new 401k, 403b, whatever with them, or bring over your existing one and do all the crypto trading that you want. They got all the top coins, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, all that kind of stuff. 365, 24/7. They're the biggest IRA provider in the cryptocurrency space. They even let you do in-kind withdrawals, meaning you take those coins and actually put them in your pocket, which is pretty damn cool. Plus, they have a partnership with Kitco, which lets you get real gold, real silver, physical stuff, not paper, okay? So you can diversify your profits out from crypto. Pretty damn cool service if you ask me. If you want to learn more about what they're doing and if their solutions are right for you, link down below, and you'll even get a $100 sign-up bonus when starting your account using that link. Thank you, as always, for supporting our sponsors. Number 4, make your health a priority. In fact, your health should be a top priority in your life. Seriously, right now, there's this hardcore grind culture in crypto, and I succumbed to it for years, okay? The idea is that, especially in a bull run, you should work 18 hours per day, sacrifice your health, sacrifice everything, lock in, make your millions, and then, only then, can you take care of your health. You can get everything else back later. Don't worry about it. Yeah, look, it's a never-ending game. Crypto's 365, 24/7. It doesn't go anywhere. You're addicted to the game. I'm addicted to the game. So you have to manage, okay? Because screw that noise, man. The truth is that maintaining your health is one of the best things you can do to make money. If you're healthy, your brain works better, meaning you're gonna be more efficient, more creative, you have more energy, you're able to read stuff better, all that. You make better decisions with your trading moves and other financial moves. So every single day, make sure you're doing everything that you need to do to keep your body and your mind in tip-top shape. Work out, find something fun to do. Take your vitamins, guys. Come on, get your sleep. All that kind of stuff. Your bank account will actually thank you for this later. Trust me.
Lesson number 1. Always be on your guard.
Always be on my guard. All right.
Number 5, you're either winning or you're learning. Reframe, okay? This is one of my favorite mindset principles for life. The idea is that everything you do, there's only really 2 outcomes. You either won or you learned a lesson. You see, most people operate with I either won or I lost and now everything's shit mindset. But that can be a real sort of setup for a negative feedback loop if you experience multiple failures in a row, okay? I know it's easy to get caught up in, and because you're failing, you're gonna drink and then you feel more depressed, and I get it, man. I know it's so easy to go down that road. Don't. Do everything possible to not do it. Because people might begin to believe that they're a failure in that situation. So instead, shift this win-lose mindset to a win-learn mindset. Then when you don't win, you'll look for the opportunity to learn, which means you'll continually be on the path of self-improvement, which increases the chances that you'll win next time. Different way to look at it, isn't it? Number 6, be fully present. Hold on a second. I just got a phone call, guys. Let me just look at that. Just gonna text me. You guys can wait a few minutes. I'll just do. Come on, man. Be present. Put the damn phone down when you're around your friends, when you're around your kids. This is a key that unlocks your potential for massive success and happiness and peace in your life, man. Turn the damn screens off. Lock in with real life. Be present with people, okay? So I want you to do the following experiment with me. Next time you sit down for work, okay, set the timer for 30 minutes or an hour and then commit to giving 100% of your focus into that work for that amount of time. No checking your phone, no looking at the crypto prices, no listening to music, no bullshit, just work. With your entire being, just do it. Same goes for next time you're sitting down with your significant other, your kids, your parents, whatever it might be. Leave the damn phone, okay? You don't need it. And in that work example, when that timer goes off, look at how much you're able to accomplish in that short amount of time. I guarantee it'll be more than if you were distracted trying to do 10 things at the same time. You'll be stunned. And the reason, of course, is that you gave everything to the task at hand. You ever notice how when you're playing a sport or something, you just get totally involved in it, you forget about time even? Same idea needs to apply here. Replicate this habit into other areas of your life. When you're at the gym, you're 100% focused on your workout, you're not checking crypto prices half the time, okay? I see it so often. People are out with their friends and stuff, 3 or 4 people just sitting there at a table on their phones. Like, why are you guys even here? What are you doing? Talk to each other. Guys, focus on the activities at hand. It'll make you much more peaceful in your life because there's so much distraction, especially in our digital age, and it's only getting worse, okay? So it's like almost a superhuman ability that makes everything in your life better if you can just focus and be present. And this will especially give you a huge edge in our current digital age when everyone, again, continually distracted on their phones. If you can be the one-eyed man in the land of the blind, you will do well. Number 7, understand that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Shit is going to happen in your life frequently, when you least expect it. Sometimes when you expect it, but it's always gonna damn happen. There'll be times when you'll have big setbacks. You'll be punched in the face, you'll be depressed, it'll be terrible. You'll feel lost, scared, confused. You won't know what you need to do to solve your problems. In these moments, reach out to people who you trust, people who really love you, for guidance, for wisdom, or just people who are gonna lend an ear and listen. A solid outside perspective might give you some much needed logic, clarity, and even options that you probably haven't even considered because you're so lost in the weeds of your problem at that moment. Now, asking for help can be really hard because it basically annihilates your thin, fragile ego, which realistically, come on now, guys. But many times, these can be the moments when you have a positive life breakthrough. So remember, reaching out to someone when you are feeling bad, when you're struggling, is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of courage and strength. The weakness is suffering alone and feeling like you can't talk about anything. Keep that in mind. Number 8, love others. Every day that you're on the planet, show love, respect people around you. Okay, your significant others, your children, your coworkers, friends, strangers, animals, everyone. When you're positive, when you're kind, guess what? You're gonna bring light into other people's worlds and they will respond back with light. It might seem cheesy and a bit woo, I know, but seriously, guys, spread positivity in this world. There's so much negativity, nonstop streaming negativity. Every time you open up social media and the news and all that stuff, don't do that. Be the opposite. When you're in the habit of treating others people with love and respect, you'll begin to set a healthy boundary by expecting them to treat you the same way. Has a lot of positive feedback loop implications. Number 9, love yourself. Maybe you can do the love others thing. You can forgive others. You can give others the benefit of the doubt. You can say nice things to other people, but you're unable to give all these things to yourself. Well, it's time to change this. So start treating yourself the way you want to treat other people. You're a human just like everyone else. So defend the moat of your brain, defend the castle of your brain, okay? Love yourself. Forgive yourself for things you've done in the past. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Stop beating yourself up over little things. Say nice things to yourself, man. I know it's hard sometimes. Just look and say, I'm awesome, I'm handsome, I got this. Okay, boom. Right there, you can say it to yourself every day, put yourself ahead of 99% of people. Remember, you're doing the very best that you can with what you've been given. So it's time to show yourself some real love here. Number 10.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Oh, boy. Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps through the office. Baby steps out the door.
Make small steps towards self-improvement. If you're in a bit of a rut, it happens, okay? You can get in a rut sometimes. Happens to the best of us. Or there's something that you want to improve in your life. Don't try to make a 180 change overnight. 90% of it, hell, 99% of the time, it's not gonna work. And then you'll be even more discouraged.
I tried and it didn't work. I was gonna go to the gym 10 hours a day and it didn't work.
You know, maybe just baby steps, man. 1% daily changes, right? Start moving in the right direction because those 1% daily changes, they compound very quickly. Try to make very small improvement increments every single day. And after 6 weeks or a few months, you're gonna see how much you've done, right? You'll look back after a month and go, damn, look at all the progress I made in saving money, in getting my fitness in shape, in learning a language, whatever else it might be. By the way, learn a language is super, super cool. Just gonna throw it out there. So for example, let's say you're super out of shape, you don't exercise at all, but you wanna adopt a new exercise routine. So instead of telling yourself that next week you're gonna go start pumping iron at the gym, 6 days per week for 90 minutes per session, you're gonna be dead after like the first day, and you're not gonna go back the second day. Maybe you go back the second day, you're definitely gonna go back the third day. And you'll be like, see, that's just not for me, I can't do it. No, just make one small exercise decision today, like going outside and walking for 30 minutes. Keep it small, keep it manageable, keep building it up, okay? Then say, okay, we're gonna do some running and or maybe a little bit of weights for 15, 20 minutes. And before you know it, you'll be up to where you want to be. Just keep making those decisions, keep incrementally increasing things, making it a bit harder than the day before. And if you keep doing this, before long, you'll be that super shape monster at the gym. You will be, okay? And you'll have achieved it by taking one small step at a time. Okay, guys, that's it. This is the best advice that I would give my younger self. And it's advice that I'll continue to adhere to for the next 10 years and beyond, because this is important stuff. I know. Lark, where's your crypto to the moon video? Guys, if you listened this far, I'm gonna tell you, this is the stuff that's gonna make you really wealthy in the long run. Make the money, great. But if you're miserable and you're out of shape and you have no relationships that are positive around you, it doesn't matter how much fucking money you make, man, you're gonna be fucking miserable the rest of your life, okay? You have to get this stuff in order or the rest of it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching.